Rotate device. Sense. Rotate device or change the stream's orientation in advanced setting. Why does it tell me to rotate the device? Hey, cousin. I'm trying to figure out. I'm on YouTube. So I wonder. Oh, okay. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. YouTube said, we messing with y'all the long way. Hey, cousin. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay, let's get into it then. YouTube, listen, y'all know I'm an OG on YouTube, so I feel so official. First of all, let me just say this. I feel so official because I have my YouTube live and I also have my TikTok live. Y'all already know I am an OG from YouTube, okay? So those of you who don't know, I'm your favorite cousin Can from the YouTube channel Can Be the Light. I have been a spirit guide for many years to many millions all across the world, helping you all navigate through your challenges and whatever it is that you're going through in your life. And I have been doing this for a very long time. So listen, cousin. So y'all know I've been going live on TikTok, but I decided to go live on YouTube. So my new YouTube channel is the Lighthouse ATL. It's the same like on TikTok. Make sure that y'all follow us on YouTube, okay? So the Can Be the Light channel is discontinued. I am no longer going to be posting on the Can Be the Light channel anymore. I will be on TikTok. Hey, Zed! Listen, thank you. You said so beautiful. Listen, thank you. TikTok, I love y'all, but YouTube, this is like, we here. And I know that on TikTok, some of my cousins is over here too, but I'm new to TikTok. But this is my very first time going live on YouTube in a very long time. So, hey cousins, hey everybody. I miss y'all too. I miss y'all. I love y'all. And everything. Listen, we're going to talk about some things. I am here to help you ladies. And y'all know I only go live when Spirit guides me to go live. Y'all already know this is how it works. Hold on, let me fix my wig. So I have been guided to come on and share a message. So this is just what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Anytime Spirit gives me a message, I am going to go live. Normally, I try to go live at least once a week, but it doesn't always work out like that because you don't always need guidance every week. And if you watch tarot readings and you watch all of your spiritualists and stuff like that, listen, I ain't knocking none of that, okay? Keep on doing what you're doing, watching what you're watching. But y'all know how addictive it can be when you're watching readers and spiritualists every day. And I'm pointing at you and you and you. Okay? Because, we're here as spiritualists to help you all and spirit guides, helping you all on your journeys. And I know you're a guide, okay? You got a tarot channel. And I know that, hey, cousin. So I know that, it's very helpful to have somebody to help you navigate through whatever it is that you're going through in life. But sometimes we can be codependent on that help. Sometimes we can, go to outside, forces and people to help us when really all we need to do is go within. So I've learned to be obedient because if it was up to me, cousin, I promise you I'll be on this thing every day. I see people on TikTok every day, baby. They be on here. Thank you. You say I love the rap. Thank you. I would be on here every day, but I'm just not set up like that. So when I come on here, it's because I need to tell you something, okay? So make sure that y'all follow me. Make sure you turn on your notifications. If you haven't already entered the spiritual alignment class, listen, class is in session. We already got it cracking and popping over at the spiritual alignment class at the Lighthouse. So if you need somebody to hold you accountable, if you need somebody to help you to become the greatest version of yourself, which I know all of you ladies are out there doing that, look, I got your back, okay? I got you. And I told y'all I'm not going to give y'all no pass. I'm not giving you no pass because I don't get one. I don't get a pass. I always have to do the hard thing in life. So if I have to do the work, you're going to do it too, okay? All right, thank you, cousin. Cousin, you look amazing. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. You said, I'm listening, cousin. Okay, ears is open. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay. So y'all seen the title. The title is about distractions, and it's about addictions. Addictions came up too in the message that I'm getting, and also delays. So I know that a lot of you are waiting for certain things to happen. You know, next month is the new year. Everybody is in this, it seems like a holding phase. Like, you know that something is about to crack off. You know something good is about to happen. You're just like, okay, what is it already? You know, something needs to happen. But I'm letting you know that we have our part to play too. So there are things that we cannot control, and that's spirit, that's divine. There's nothing that we can do about it. So we are in a period of waiting for spirit to do whatever spirit's going to do. So y'all see me posting all the time to stay with Mother Earth while Father Spirit is at work. So that means staying in nature, ladies, men, if you're out there, you too, staying in nature, going outside, because when you go outside and you connect to nature, that will help you to calm down the anxiety. It will help you to calm down if you are feeling flustered, frustrated, feeling like, you might be ready to crack and pop, okay? We just gonna keep it real. On the spiritual path, it's not always love and light, even though that is always the goal. We always want to transmute all energy to light, but listen, some days you don't feel like that. Some days you feel like, look, I'm tired. And I even have days when I be like, Spirit, look, not today, okay? I'm not in the mood. I'm just not. And, on those days, you want to just take some time for yourself. You want to make sure that you're nurturing yourself. Go outside in nature. I know you hear people say to put your feet in the ground, or, connecting with nature with your bare feet. But I would suggest that if you can't put your feet in the soil or on the grass, then take your fingertips every day. It doesn't have to be for a long time. If you are always on the go, I don't care if you're working, walking into the building, about to go here, wherever you are, take your fingertips, put your fingertips in the grass, okay? Wherever you are, and find you a clean spot now, okay? Take your fingertips, put your fingertips in the grass, and you're going to do a 3-breath reset, okay? So with a 3-breath reset, you'll go in through your nose, out through your mouth. And when you go out through your mouth, you're going to release the energy that you have stored from your fingertips, okay? Just release it into the soil. So Mother Nature, she gonna do what she do. So she gonna take all that negative energy from you, and you'll start to feel more relieved. So I feel like a lot of pressure. I feel like a lot of movement, kind of like busy movement all the time, but not going nowhere. So it's kind of like running on this treadmill, and there's a need for you to slow down. Okay, slow down, because this is what happens. If you move too quick, then you start to make decisions that may not be for your highest good. So this is where the addictions come in. This is where the distractions come in. The temptations are always going to be there. They're just going to be there. It's what it is, okay? We don't want to look at negative forces and, all the dark forces or whatever as evil or demonic and all these things. We know why they are in our lives, okay? We have negative forces that will come and help us out with these distractions and this temptation and all this pressure, so that we can have that weight to build the muscle that we need of discipline, okay? So whenever you have temptations, whenever you have all these things that are happening for you, you may feel like it's happening to you, but it's actually happening for you to develop. So you need that pressure. But at the same time, you don't want to go up when you feel the pressure. You don't want to lash out when you get the pressure. You don't want to start to do things to sabotage yourself. You don't want to snap on nobody. You don't even want to become impatient with yourself, because that's not going to help, okay? It's just not going to help, because Spirit is going to do what Spirit's going to do whenever Spirit's going to do it. And we are learning, because we're past the phase of manifestation. Some of you may still be manifesting. Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? It's how I got where I am today. Okay, use your magic to get you where you're gonna get, but there comes a point in the journey where you're no longer manifesting and you are allowing spirit to do what spirit's going to do. And sometimes spirit, when I speak of spirit, I'm speaking of God, the all, the source, the creator, will say wait. And that wait can be for however long however long it take your energy to shift. And I know we may feel like, I'm ready, I'm ready for this thing, I'm ready, for the next thing or whatever. But if the energy is not in alignment, then that it's not going to work. You're not ready to go to the next level. And this is why I love the spiritual path so much. Okay, I'm not a religious woman, even though I grew up Christian. I still have a lot of Christian foundation. I say, look, keep your foundation. Whatever you are, whatever your parents introduced you to as a child, keep it. Okay, it doesn't matter. You said 4 years, 2 years. You've been waiting for 2 years, baby. It can take a long time because listen, it's not your fault. It's just the energy. That's what I'm going to say, okay? It's just the energy. And it takes time for energy to change. And the reason why is, like I was saying, the spiritual path, you actually have to be doing the work. You have to be changing. Your energy has to change. It's not enough for your mind to change. We don't manifest from our mind at this level because some of you are at an advanced level and you're still trying to use your mind to manifest and it doesn't work. Not at this level because your energy has to change, which means that what you're attracting to you is going to be different. Now, when you're just now beginning on the spiritual path, we get away with our magic. We get away with, a little manipulation, making things happen. We get away with that stuff when we're at the beginning phase. But when you start to evolve and you start to get to another level, then it's like, no, okay? You're not going to be able to escape the things that you need to do. And that's just how it is. You say you got to retrain your brain. It's true. It's true. We do. We have to retrain our brain. And we do that when we have this pressure, when we have to wait, when we have these distractions, when we have these temptations, when we have all of these things. This is how we develop. So we may feel like, out into nature. That's when you slow down. That's when you start to do your breathing and breath work. That's when you start to journal. How do you feel? Okay. So I took some notes, okay, because Spirit gave me some notes. So the first thing you want to think about, okay, whenever you start to have all of these, temptations and distraction, all this stuff is coming up, okay, and you want to know why, why are you having all of this coming towards you, okay? First of all, question everything. I know that we were conditioned to believe that we should not question, okay? Don't question God. You're not questioning God, but you are going to question yourself. Ask yourself questions. You're going to walk yourself through the experience of whatever it is that you feel. Whatever comes up, if you feel like you want to backslide and go back and do some stuff that you ain't been doing in a long time, start to question yourself. If you feel like you want to cuss somebody out before you even let the word come out your mouth, question yourself. Why do I feel like this? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with me? Don't look at the external because the external is just a reflection of what's going on inside. So question yourself. And as you question yourself, Spirit is going to give you an answer. We may not like the answer, but we'll always get the answers we need. So, like I was telling you, the God that I know wants you to question, because when you question, you receive the answers and you get the guidance that you need, and you're not lost, confused, trying to figure out what's going on in your life. If you're lost and confused trying to figure out what's going on in your life, you want to check your thoughts, feelings, and your behaviors. First, you want to check your behaviors, because normally Spirit is going to guide you and tell you what to do. If you don't do that thing, you don't have to. Because we have free will. So you can do whatever you want to do. But just remember, if you don't do the thing that Spirit is guiding you to do, you will start to feel lost. You will start to feel confused. You will start to feel tired, frustrated, irritated, all these things, because the things that you need to do, you're not doing it. So it's like you have free will. Okay, you see this? But If you don't do the things that you know you're being guided to do, you're not going to be comfortable. You'll be uncomfortable. And so what a lot of us are doing, and I'm saying us, because I don't do this, but I'm saying us because we're one collective. And I'm responsible for you. You're responsible for me. We help each other. That's just how it goes, okay? But a lot of us will distract ourselves, or will have these addictions, or will do certain things to take our mind off of the thing that we know we need to do. Is it real? Just let me know if it's real. So that's real? Let me know. I know it's real. I know it is. I've done it, I've lived that life. For many years, okay? I smoked, drank, did it all, okay? I did it all. And I know that the only reason why we do these things, or we overdo things, is because we are distracting ourselves from the things we need to do. Even working too much. Working too much is an addiction. And people may not look at it like that because they feel like, no, that's good. I'm being productive. I'm doing this. But if you're working so much that you're distracting yourself from the things that you need to do, then it's not helpful. So then what Spirit will do is slow you down. Okay. And if you're working with your ancestors, you already know the ancestors are just throw a brick at you. Look, the ancestors are throw a brick at you upside your head, okay? You be like, oh, I don't know why I got these headaches. It's real, okay? So anyway, don't distract yourself from what it is that you know you need to do, because when you do the thing you know you need to do, you're going to move forward. If you don't do the thing that you know you need to do, you're going to stay where you are. And you're going to go down this, this spiral down, and you don't want to do that. You want to go up. You want to evolve. You want to keep your energy and your vibration raised up. So therefore, the only way to keep your energy and your vibration up is for you to keep on doing the things that you know you need to do. We don't get a pass. We don't, because this is a new world now, okay? We live in a new world. So the time that we used to have to play the game, and the time we was lost and confused and didn't know what was going on, all that time is over, okay? We live in a time of revelations, which means that everything is revealed, including the things that you know you need to do. We always know. And if you say, can't, I don't know. What should I be doing? I don't know. I know I need to do something, but I don't know what to do. Do the last thing that you know you were guided to do. And focus on that. Keep doing that, because it's not going to change. If Spirit is guiding you to do something, or to stop doing something, or to cut somebody off, or to, whatever it is, it's not going to change. It's going to be the same. So if you don't do it now, if you don't do it next year, if you don't do, what I'm saying? Like me, when I used to smoke and feel like I need to stop smoking. I would say that out of my mouth. I need to stop smoking. Like, I didn't want to smoke, but I just had the habit of smoking. So when you have a habit of smoking, y'all already know, baby, that's a vicious beast right there, okay? But I didn't beat it down. Boom, boom. I didn't beat it down. What? But I'm just saying, it's vicious, right? But you get this cycle of just, you smoke at certain times of the day. You smoke when you do certain things. You wake up in the morning, you smoke. After you eat, you want to smoke. You just have this habit of smoking. And it was the same thing like when I used to drink. I used to drink in the morning time. I didn't care. I used to just, what I'm saying? That was how it was. But I knew that I needed to stop. I knew it. I would say it, because our soul is our GPS. So the soul is always giving you signals all the time to let you know which direction to go. So the soul is going to guide you, and you're going to know, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to stop doing. And the soul is connected to the spirit. So the spirit is where we want to merge and connect to our spirit. But we don't connect to the greatest version of ourselves doing whatever we want to do in our lower nature. It doesn't work like that. We have to evolve and start doing some things that are for our highest good in order for us to get to that level. It's just how it is. So the last thing you knew that your soul was guiding you to do that. It ain't easy. I wish I could tell you it was easy. I wish I could tell you, like the church say, to just pray about it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just tell you to pray about it, or, read your Bible or whatever. I wish I could tell you, but that ain't how it works. You can read your Bible and you can pray. But after you pray, you're going to get some answers. You're going to know what to do. And after you know what to do, the ball is in your court. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Are you going to do it? You said really do the work. We don't get a pass. We don't. Because this time is very critical. We live in a time that is very critical right now. And only those who are doing what they need to do are in alignment with source. And those who are not doing what they need to do, look, don't get caught with your pants down. That's what they used to say. Don't get caught with your pants down. Because, and the unfortunate thing is how, I know y'all love me so much. I know y'all love me, and I love y'all too, okay? But the thing is, as a guide, when you hear what I say, you can't unhear it. You can't unhear it. It's in your ears. And when we are children, we can't be held accountable. So when it comes to spirituality, we're not really held accountable for the things that we don't know. So we try everything until we figure it out. But when we know, then we are held accountable. And at a higher extent. It gets more intense. So when things start to crack off in your life, you start feeling like, oh, what's going on? Be observant of yourself. Always, always. And always see everything through the lens of love. Okay? That's why I say we don't see the negative, the dark and all that stuff. Don't look at it like you have an enemy. You don't have an enemy, okay? That's a religious mindset. If you think that you have an enemy every day that you wake up, baby, you're going to fight for the rest of your life. And it's going to be a very hard road for you. Just imagine waking up every day and feeling like, I got somebody trying to attack me. You know what I'm saying? That's why most people live in fear, because they have been conditioned from young. I was conditioned. I used to read that. I had an adversary, an enemy, and all these things. But when you learn the nature of God, the source, then you understand why God created all energy. All. Not just the good. The negative aspects are just as critical right now as the positive. So when you see people doing things destructive, you in your human mind might feel like they're doing something bad. Or if you have a negative experience, you might feel like, dang, I'm doing something bad. But the truth is, the negative comes in to make quick changes, fast changes. Okay, so whenever you have a negative experience, just remember that something is changing quickly, or it needs to change fast. That's what you need to know, okay? I love you too, because you still love me after I said that. Everything I tell you, you gotta hear it. You say you love me since YouTube. Oh, cousin, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad. Listen, y'all know I was gone for 3 years. I was gone for 3 years working on myself. And I know y'all like, hey, you look different, girl. Like, what's up? Like, I don't know what's going on with you, girl. You been smoking crack or what? I did not smoke no crack, okay? No. But I did lose a lot of weight, okay? I stopped eating meat. I became, vegetarian. I moved to Georgia. Baby, I've been in the mountain. I've been in the woods. I've been outside in the sticks and the trees and working on myself. That's what I've been doing for 3 years. And life has been very good. And I am back to help you ladies because, listen, I know a little secret, okay? If you go to work every day on a job or in your business, it's okay, okay? I'm not telling you don't go to work. But I'm going to let you know, in 3 years, I have not worked. I have not worked. And I'm a Capricorn, okay? I have worked forever, all right? I have had children since I was a teenager. So I've always had to work and do. You know what I'm saying? But I've learned that, listen, ladies, when we do this work, we do this, what I'm telling you, you follow spirit, you get in alignment, you do not have to work. People do not even believe me when I tell them I have not paid my mortgage in years. I haven't. Like, I don't pay for stuff. It's just like things just happen. Like, whatever you need, Spirit will provide it for you. And you don't have to work hard. And a lot of you ladies will start to feel like that. You're going to start feeling like that if you don't feel like that now, because I know the Spirit is guiding you to rest. I know it. I'm not the only one that is being guided to stop working. I have worked hard for many years. But ladies, we are responsible for nurturing humanity. Who is going to take care of the children? Who is going to support the men? Who is going to check these men? And we're running behind them. You see what I'm saying? It's time for us to rest so that we can connect to source, so that we can get our minds right, so that we can get that peace. And we don't have to work hard. I'm telling you, baby, it's a sham. It's a whole sham. Believing that we have to go to work every single day to provide for ourselves, I believed that for years. But it wasn't until I actually took that leap of faith and relocated and moved here. And Spirit has shown me, like God has shown me, baby, you ain't got to pay no bills. And I didn't know. I bought a house. I was, at first I was thinking like, oh my God, like when I felt like, Spirit was guiding me to like work on myself and not record and do that. Baby, I was making thousands and thousands of dollars a month. I thought I was going to come down here, open up my store. We was going to do our meetups and do all the stuff that I told y'all we was going to do. That was my plan. But Spirit said, no, I got something else for you. Work on yourself. And I had to. I had to go through the darkness. I had to. But it took some time. It took years. And some of you ladies might be at the beginning phase of your journey of self-healing. But I'm telling you, on the other side of everything you don't want to do is the real you. This is the real me. The person that I was before, that was not really who I was. But I had addictions, I had a lot of pain that I was dealing with, a lot of, things that I have been through. Y'all know I told y'all my ex was murdered. My children's father, he was murdered. And that was after I left him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with that because I was feeling like, dang, I done left the man. God, I know you told me to leave this man, then he got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the fact that, I'm taking care of these children now by myself. I never had to do that before. Now, with my older son, I had to deal with the fact that his father's in prison. Listen, I've been through it, okay? And working was just keeping me in a cycle of making money, but I was never dealing with myself. I was never dealing with what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, we have to. We just have to. Because the thing is, if we don't nurture ourselves, we're responsible for these people that you see. The mothers. We are bringing these babies into the world. We are doing that. Now, of course, the Father is, that Spirit. He's going to give us that, that seed, plant that seed. But at the end of the day, once he plant that seed, who's responsible for nurturing it? Most people have mother issues. Most of us do. And I know for myself, I don't have mother issues, but my mother had a very hard life. Very hard life. Okay. My mother was a foster child. That just tells everything. If you know anything about the foster system here in America, listen, it should be banned, okay? They should not have a foster system because it's completely trash, okay? Most of the children that come out of the foster system, baby, it's just surprising that they even make it because of all the things that they have to go through. You know what I'm saying? And my mother lost her mother when she was 15. My father lost his mother when he was 15. Like, I come from this very, I don't really want to call it chaotic, but it's just very, it's a lot of turmoil, okay? It's a lot of pressure that I used to carry. But I have been able to not only cleanse myself, but cleanse my bloodline, past, present, future, to assist my ancestors on the other side. Like, I've been able to do all of that. And if you are watching me, you may be the one in your family that is going to change the game. I'm not talking about making money. That don't have nothing to do with this. Because that's the man's mentality. He thinks that if he makes money, he's changing things for his family. But as a woman, I'm here to let you know that we are the ones that are going to change our family emotionally, healing, nurturing our children again, getting back home, being the woman that is wise and not the woman that is lost and confused behind these men. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones. So, am I single? Why you trying to ask my business? Somebody trying to ask me my single. Look, this is TikTok. Now, I told y'all TikTok is the streets, okay? Anybody can come to TikTok wrong. You said, no, I'm not single. I don't know. You said, yes, breaking generational blockages and healing bloodlines. Yes, that's what we are doing. That is what we are doing. It's more than just getting your house, getting your car, starting a business, and all these things, making money. It's more than that, okay? It's greater than that, because your children are depending on you. Your ancestors, those who have come before you. Listen, somebody got to clean up this bloodline. And I know a lot of people say that they want to connect to the ancestors and stuff like that, but I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of ancestors, listen, they didn't do it. I'm letting you know. If you were born in poverty, if you were born with some generational blockages, mental health issues like I have in my family and stuff like that, diseases and all that, who's the healer in the family? Because if there was a healer in the family that came before you, then you would not be the one carrying the pressure. So if it's still happening right now in your family, all of this cycle of addictions and alcoholism and all that stuff, who's going to be the one to stop it? Who's going to do it? The men, yes, they can do it. But one thing I know for sure is that a man will follow a woman. He will follow her. Okay, so if the women get in line, then the men, they don't have a choice. But we believe that we're going to go and be with the man, and we're going to love them, and we're going to be this, support system and peace for them, and then they're going to get their mind right. It don't work like that. No. The men are going to get their act together when the women require that they do. Because I know that every man wants a woman that can heal him. Who doesn't? Like, what man doesn't want to be with a woman that can help him to heal? They all do. But a woman can't help a man to do that if she's not healed. Because she will try to sacrifice herself for him. And that's not how it works. We're not sacrificing ourselves for no man. That ain't happening. So if he ain't doing the work, that's why I made that post yesterday. Priestess are for priest. And priest are for priestess. If you spiritual women out there are dating regular men, meaning that they don't have a spiritual relationship with the Creator. They're not on a spiritual path of healing and growing and trying to do anything to evolve. Y'all know who they are. And you are a spiritual woman and you're trying to connect to this man, it's going to be very difficult for you to ascend. And that's the reason why, like I was telling you before, I had to release somebody that I loved and I knew he loved me. You know what I'm saying? We was together for years. But I knew that he was not at the level that I was at when it came to being ready to change. And a lot of these men are not there. But if we are sticking beside them, if they can pay you to stick beside them and deal with all of their foolishness, then it's not helping them to change. They don't change. The only way that a man changes is when he knows he's lost something. That's it. There's no other way to do it. I know we think that we can sit and talk to him and try to convince him and try to, please listen, Rodney. Rodney, I just told you, why you don't listen to what I say? He hear what you say. He ain't crazy. These men are smart. These men are sharp. Okay? These men are hunters. They are not crazy. They have great instinct. They know more about you than you know about yourself. And they know you're not going to leave them. So that's why they keep doing what they do. But when you say, you know what, Ronnie? I done told you. Look, put your big foot down. Ronnie, I done told you don't play with me. It's over. Block his number and move out the country. Block his number and move out the country. He be trying to find you in the daylight with a flashlight. Shoot. Especially if you're a good woman. You're a good woman. And you just disappear. Poosh. He ain't gonna know what to do. Yeah, that's how they learn. Because you can't tell them nothing. These men know everything. They're smart, okay? They know everything. So let them know everything. Yeah, let them know. You said how I do my rap. I'm going to show you how I do my rap because I know y'all be asking me that. I'm going to show you how I do my rap. I'm going to do a little tutorial. You said, no, don't go. He said, no, don't go. Don't leave. Okay. Tell us why we should stay. Tell us why we need to stay then. Look, because you ain't going to play my cousins now. I ain't going to play about my cousins. You said this is very good. This information is amazing. Dang, how you know what to do. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been through it. I have been through it. I look young, but you know, I've been through it. My oldest son is 21, or he'll be 21 in May. So thank you, cousin. Yeah, that's how you do it. Like, you know, man, we don't want to leave y'all. We really don't. We want to stick beside you. I know y'all know that. I know y'all know that the woman wants to stick beside you. But we cannot do that chasing you and raising you and teaching you and guiding you and showing you and all of that. And you, no, no, we can't. And I'm going to tell you even deeper than that. Spirit's not going to allow it anymore. Ladies, if you're trying to stand in front of this man that you know is doing whatever he want to do, these men got 55 women. Talking about 10 to 1. And they just, listen, their head is just getting this big, okay? They, excuse me, I don't know what that face look like, but, you know, talk about 10 to 1. Like, hold on, wait a minute, bruh. Like, all 10 of these women ain't gonna want you. So don't toot your own horn, okay? All 10 of these women don't want you, okay? 2 or 3 of them might not even like men, first of all. So that just X 3 of them out, okay? 2 of them probably just gave up on men altogether. They just feel like, I ain't dating no more. I'm sick of these men and I don't want to date. You can't even talk to them. They walk so fast past you, won't even get a chance to talk to them, okay? So that leaves you with maybe 1 or 2. Okay, you got 1 or 2. All right, choose wisely. Cause you laughing here, I'm for real. Try act like they all that. These men, listen, they ain't all that. They not, and that's how you gotta treat them. Then they'll be like, ooh, you know, they'll come after you like this. You know what I'm saying? But women, we try to sit up there going after these men, talking about, ooh, date me, give me a ring, marry me. Man, you better stay right. Oh, you see this chair? Act like this is a throne. Sit on it. Own it. And don't get your butt up, okay? Until the man comes towards you and says, this is what I want to do with you. He's going to tell you. Men go after what they want. You don't have to worry about if he wants you. Y'all know how many readings I used to do? Love readings. What did he think about me? Do he want to be with me? What he feel about me? You ain't got to ask none of those questions. You just don't, okay? If he wants you, he going to be on your heels, baby. I know what it feel like to be loved, okay? If he wants you, he's not going to let you go. You're going to be like, God, Rodney calling again? God dang it. I was in the bathroom. For real. I was in the restroom just for a second. Where was you at? Who was you with? Hey, I'm about to come over there. We about to go here. You want to go here? You want this? You like that? They're going to give you everything. You said facts? For real. Y'all know it? When you first meet a guy, he do everything for you, don't he? Everything. It ain't until you come off them cookies and snacks, then he start acting wiggity whack. So what do we learn? Don't give him none. Don't give him no cookies, no rice, no champagne, no soy sauce, nothing. Don't give him nothing, okay? What he say on paid it for? No rice, no nothing. Nah. You don't get nothing, okay? Conversation. We're friends, okay? Be the man's friend. Get to know him. Actually, get to know who he is as a person. There's no game in that, you know? Do you like him? Like him. Be with him. 9 years and he's still on your heels. 9 years. Cousin said 9 years and the man is still on her heels. Can't get him off. You can't beat him off of you with a stick. And don't give him none. Oh, please don't give him none. And he like you too? Shh, girl. That's why you divine feminists. Y'all can't be out there having the sex with everybody. Y'all cannot do it. You're going to try to do it and you're going to be on one of the court shows. We're going to be trying to find you where this man and put you somewhere. We're going to be looking for you, cousin. You better... Listen, you said at least 90 days a man will show you he is. That's right. Make him wait. They will respect you. You want to know what my nephew told me? Now, my nephew's grown. This is what he told me one day. Now, he always called Amy Ken and talk to me about everything. But we don't talk as much no more because he's grown and I'm on my healing journey. So, but I remember we talked like probably last month. This is what he said, cousin. He said he met this spiritual woman, right? So he into this phase where he's so interested in spiritual women. So he's a Sagittarius. Y'all know how Sagittarius men are. Y'all know how fire sign men are, period. If you ever been around or dated or talked to a fire sign man, you know that these men are all about the action, okay? They do what they want. They say what they want. It is what it is. Those are the alphas most times, okay? Not to say the other signs are not men, okay? But I'm just saying, fire signs, they just got it in them. But he was like, he met this spiritual lady, right? And he was like telling her, you know, he really liked her. And he was like, I'm just asking you, please, like, please, just don't let me have sex with you. Just don't let me do it. I said, why would you tell her not to have sex with you? Like, you're the man. Like, you are in control. He's like, I know. But I know that if I want to have sex with her, I can. But I just asked her, like, I really like you. Just don't let me have sex with you. So him being the man that he is, he pushed it. You know what I'm saying? He slid up on it. You know what I'm saying? All up on that. You know what I'm saying? You know how men do, getting all close to you, extra comfortable around you. That's why you don't need to be alone with these men. Sidebar. If you're dating, don't be alone with them. Because, baby, they got that sweet sauce they be spraying all on their clothes. You know what I'm saying? You looking at that body. You know what I'm saying? And he looking at you. You looking at him. Y'all looking at each other. Something gonna go down in a little bit. So that's why you don't be alone with these men, okay? Tell them to take you to get something to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? Go to a restaurant if you go to restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere where it's a public place, nice lighting. Don't go on no night dates, okay? Don't let them take you to the club. Don't let them give you no liquor. None of that, okay? Go somewhere where it's daylight and bright, okay? And only stay on the date for an hour. After an hour, get out of there, okay? Because if you stay too long, I told you these men are smart, didn't I? I told you these men are very smart. They're going to get you. That's their whole point. That's what they want to do. So anyway, he told the girl, he's like, please, or he was like, please don't let me have sex with you, please. So he ended up getting a little too close, you know what I'm saying? And smashed her, period. Smashed her. Then he stopped liking her. He stopped liking. It's just something in their brain. I think it's just how they set up to be. Like, if they have sex with you, something changes. Is it something on my thing? Oh, no, that's on the screen. But, yeah, something changes. It's just what it is, okay? So, women, you have control of that part. You can push the gas and say when it goes, when it stops, when it, you know, that's what you control. But if you give it to them, or you give them too much time, or you give them your sex or your sweet precious years, you done gave up. You done gave up everything that you got to offer, just about. And they switch up, okay? Like on that song, what you say? All these I was about to say the word. All these ninjas is full of ish. You just a homie when they hit, or something like that. She said, you just a homie when they hit. Felt like giving up on love. It's almost made me quit. They are going to be your homie once they smash you. They're going to put you straight in the friend zone. Boop. You say he really didn't like her. He didn't. He thought he did. But the thing is, if she would never gave him none, then he would have liked her more. Because she would have gave him something to work for. Men get up every day and work. You want them to get up every day and work for you. That's what you want. Even when you get married. A lot of women get married. They start gaining weight. I know, because I was in a relationship for many years, baby. Man, look, he ain't going nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna cook the same food. He gonna eat it. We gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I got happy. You know what I'm saying? Got all this weight on me and all that, and hair. You know, my hair just alright. But when you single, baby, you looking fine. You know, you keeping it together and all that. You gotta stay like that all the time. Like, you gotta be so divine. Even when you in a relationship with the man, he gotta feel like, man, I don't want her out there by herself. He gotta be like, man, no. That's what you want him to be like. He gotta like you more. Because the thing is, they start to do this after you have sex. I don't know. It's just how it is, okay? They start to lose interest because they feel like they got you. You know what I'm saying? So if you always on your game and you always, you know, doing your thing and you and your purpose, living your life purpose, you have your community, you have things to do. You always, you know, not working hard, but you're working in your purpose. You're doing the things that you enjoy. You're happy, go lucky. That energy is just all over you. So if you go to the grocery store, it's going to be all over you. Men going to be looking at you, winking at you, you know what I'm saying? All that. Yeah, you want all that. Keep them on the stove. Don't let them make you feel like, no, I don't want you doing that. I don't want you down. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to just try to control everything you do because they know that you'll be sitting right there waiting for them. Nope, don't do it. Even though, listen, don't give him everything he wants. Give him some of the things he wants, but don't give him everything he wants. Because if you give him everything that he wants, then it's like, you know, he has nothing to work for. And you just want to do that, okay? You just want to, it's healthy, okay? It's healthy. I'm not telling you to, you know, like, play with the man and nothing like that. I'm just telling you to make sure that you put yourself first. And as long as you're putting yourself first and he knows you're that type of woman that's always going to put herself first, he's going to treat you different. You're going to be treated different. Men know when you're just a woman who's just trying to be so nice and so giving to them. They know when you're like that. And in our minds, we think that that's a good thing. Like, that's a good woman. And we've been conditioned to believe that that is a good woman. If you're just this, you know, woman that's always giving and nice and everything to your man. Yes, but no. It's dark and light to everything, okay? Dark and light to everything. So, yeah, keep yourself first, and he will respect you for it. And you're going to keep growing and evolving and adding to the relationship. And, you know, that's how you have a healthy relationship, because he should be growing and evolving and getting better. And then you both just grow and evolve together, you know? The man is always going to be out there doing his own thing. You don't know what he's doing half the time. He said, baby, I'm going to Nebraska. I'm going to Columbia. I'm going here. You know what I'm saying? They do whatever they want to do. So you have to have your own life. You have to. And women, when we get in a relationship, we lose our mind. So that's the reason why you want to slow down, take your time, okay? And don't move too fast, all right? Don't move too fast, so that you can keep a grip on what is happening. You said it's a difference between love and control. Very much so. Very much so. Okay? And men have to understand that, because for a long time, men have wanted to control the woman because they don't want the woman to connect to her power because she doesn't need him. The truth is, we don't need the man. We don't. But as a partner, it's just so much better to be together. It's better to be together. Like, I can run a business by myself, but it's so much better when you have partners. That's just how life is. Now, we need a man to reproduce and all these other type of things, but I'm talking about just like for you, like to take care of yourself. Your father, your creator, your source will take care of you. And men, a lot of men in the past, okay, a lot of these men are different because they understand that a woman connected to her power will help him. But in the past, a lot of the men didn't want the woman to connect to her power because they knew that she was a force, okay, and is a force. And a lot of men want you to feel like, who you think you are, okay? They want to put you in your place. You ain't all that. Who you think you are? Connected to the source. It's me. I'm the one that's connected. It's like, I mean, but I'm connected too, so what? God love me too, so what? You know? Anyway, so that's the thing, okay? So with the temptations, okay, let's go back to what we was talking about. With the temptations and the distractions and the delays, okay? This is what you can do, okay, to keep you on track. The first thing you want to do, and you can write this down, the first thing you want to do is create a schedule for yourself, okay? Create a schedule for yourself. If you feel like, you may be overindulging in whatever, say even social media, okay? Create a schedule for yourself. So if you say, I'm getting off of all electronics at 10:30, I don't care, that's my cutoff time, I'm getting off, okay? Or you can say, I'm not getting on anything until 12 o'clock. That's my time. I'm not getting on no social media, nothing until 12 o'clock. Whatever it is for you. Create a system for yourself. So we know that everything in the world works off of systems. It's good when you have a system for yourself. You want to create a system for your day to day until you get a routine. If you don't have a daily routine, then this is how you do it. You create a system. Create times for yourself to do certain things. You said, what are your tips to stay on your schedule? I struggle to do that. Okay. So if you struggle with staying on your schedule, you may be moving too much or too fast. You want to slow down. Slow down. Start to do your daily time, like I was telling you, spending time outside in nature, putting your fingertips to the ground. You want to do your grounding work. You want to ground more, because when you ground, you're actually bringing yourself to the present. We can get caught up in moving and working. I got to do this, I got to do that. And before you know it, it's the end of the day, you fall into bed, you sleep. And you didn't do the things that you said you was going to do because you was just on the go. You want to slow down. So every day you want to prioritize your grounding and meditation. I don't like to really call it meditation because I know a lot of people feel like they can't meditate. Just spend some quiet time alone. Even if you spend a few minutes when you pull up in your house, to your house, turn the radio off, turn the car off, let the windows down, and just sit there for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just take a few minutes for yourself, because I do a meditation, guided meditation. I'm gonna start doing it in our private group too. So make sure y'all join the spiritual alignment class, ladies, okay? Because in the spiritual alignment class, I actually give you homework every Sunday. So join the spiritual alignment class. But I want to start doing some live energy healing sessions in our private group. I'm going to start doing that because I know that when I go live, I don't want to necessarily do it on the public platform, but I would do it in our private community because I know that these are women that are serious, that are in the group. So when we start to do our daily meditation or weekly grounding sessions, at least weekly, I want to start doing this, where we just take a few minutes to unwind, to rest. And as you start doing that regularly, you'll start to get into the flow, and then you'll prioritize it, which means that you will not want to go one day without your quiet time. Like, I cannot even think straight if I don't spend my quiet time alone. I'm like, okay, fumbling, you know what I'm saying, crack, like I'm on crack or something. I need to spend my time alone. I need to do that. It's just something that I have to do. So work on that, okay? Slowing down, taking some things off of your schedule. Everything that's on your schedule, you put it on the schedule. If you feel like, look, this is too much for me, take some things off. You can do it. But if you say, I can't, I gotta work, I can't do this, then you can't. And you're going to have to keep doing what you do. But if you feel like, you know what, I need to do this, like your spirit is guiding you to do this, then find the time, even if it's just a few minutes. Like I was telling you, when you ground with your fingertips, that's just 3 deep breaths. That don't take long at all, That's just a little thing that you could do to start doing this every day. And you build on top of your habits. You stack them. You know what I'm saying? You don't just have to necessarily just go all in, but you start a little bit at a time. You know what I'm saying? You say you've been feeling like that lately. Yeah. So that's your spirit guiding you. Ladies, listen. The world is speeding up fast, okay? So always think about like a treadmill. The treadmill is going really, really fast. If you try to get on there, you're trying to keep up with this treadmill, how long are you going to be able to keep up and do this? You're not going to be able to keep up and do this too long. Now, the men, they have more endurance. They can do it. And even them, with them, they have to slow down. They have to slow down too. So we're all being challenged to do this, but especially with women. This makes a lot of sense. I'll work on some grounding. But I love it. Okay. That's why I'm here. Okay. That is why I'm here. Now, if you want to work closely with me, remember I do private sessions, only 2 ladies per month. Okay. Just 2. That's all I can handle right now. But if you want to get assignments, if you want more guidance, then join the spiritual alignment class. The spiritual alignment class will help you with being consistent. It will help you with discipline. Self-awareness is the key, and also keeping you accountable. We have our own private community. So listen, the ladies over there, listen, we give them what we want. I'm just letting you know. So we have cousins over there that are now vegetarian. They didn't start off vegetarian. They're now vegetarian. One of our cousins just had a baby. So shout out to Nani and baby cousin. One of our cousins just bought a house. We're doing things, okay? But it's not like we're working to get these things done. We're allowing things to flow. And initially, we don't know how to do this, okay? Our parents didn't teach us. Our mothers didn't teach us how to do this and live this lifestyle. And it's not a soft life because you are working. You're working very hard, but you're working hard on yourself. You're working hard on self-development so that you can get to your life purpose. That is the goal. So we don't want to just work on a job for 60 years. We don't want to just pay our bills. That time is over. We are going to be healthy, purpose-driven women, meaning that we are living a life of purpose, but we're healthy. We're doing it from a place of love, from our heart, doing what you love to do every day. If you get up and go to a job and you don't like going there, you got to do something. Look, this is a state of emergency. I'm about to call Uncle Joe. This is a state of emergency. We got to do something fast. Very fast. Oh, is it? I don't know what's going on. Hold on, cousin. On YouTube, my cousin is having some technical issues. Can y'all hear me? Hey, cousin. Yeah. But you say you ready to quit your job right now? Don't quit right now, cousin. Don't quit right now. Plan your escape. That's what I always say. Plan your escape. That's what I did. Okay. I planned my escape. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I was recording YouTube videos at the time. But I wasn't making money from YouTube. But I did what I was guided to do. Now, I was afraid to get on YouTube because I'm not really like this public person, but I did it. So that's why we first start off by following guidance in our daily life, with the small things. And then we start to do the big things, which are going to require you to make major shifts, but you already will have the practice of doing the small things every day. And then you'll start to make those drastic changes, and then you'll set a date. So I always say, if you want to quit your job, set the date now. So if today is March the 14th, if you want to quit your job by next year or stop working by next year, give yourself to March the 14th next year. But in between now and then, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to be doing. There is a different person that you're going to have to become. And when the time comes, don't be scared, okay? Do not let March the 14th, 2025 come and then you say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. How's it going to work? No, because you're going to do it. And by then, you'll be connected to spirit. You'll be more locked in and you'll have more faith. Your faith will be more solid, not in yourself, but in spirit, your connection to spirit. And you know that you're being guided to do certain things. So it's not like you're doing the things. You're actually being guided to do things and you're following it. So for the whole year, now you're going to practice this discipline, like we were talking about, consistency. And you're getting this, this rotation going on. So by the time you get to March the 14th, even if you don't know what's going to happen, Spirit might tell you the same thing Spirit told me. Look, I save a tax return. I got a tax return. Y'all know tax time is like February. I got $5,000 back. That's when I used to get some bread. Okay, y'all know I got some kids now. So I got $5,000 back for a tax return. The year before, I sent my car back, so I didn't have a car note. I bought a car cash, okay? So then the following year, I heard Spirit tell me, just pick a date. Same thing I'm telling you. I picked a date, but I picked a date for the next month. I picked a date for the next month. I didn't wait a year. I picked a date for the next month because I had that tax return. So I said, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know at least I have, this check So this is going to be a few months of, my bills or whatever, and I could just find me another job because I worked in healthcare. Y'all know you work in healthcare, baby, you always going to have a job. You can always go to a hospital and go to work. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go. Baby, March the 25th. It's coming up now, my anniversary. 5 years. It's been 5 years since I had a job. But I said to myself, this is going to be my day. So everybody was asking me in my job, Ken, where you going? Where you going? You got a new job? I was telling everybody, yeah, I got a job. Yeah. I was just letting people believe that. Because you know how people be in your business, okay? Co-workers is nosy. So I was just like, yeah, I got a job. But I didn't want to tell them, like, no, I ain't got no job, Because I can't always tell people what I'm doing because it don't make sense. And then people will talk me out of it. And I don't do that. It's okay. So they had a potluck for me at work. Everybody brought food and everything, and everybody was all happy. Okay. The end of the day came, March the 25th. I used to get off at 5. No, actually, I used to get off at 4:30. This day, I got off at 5 o'clock, okay, because I stayed and talked to some coworkers after work or whatever, and I, chopping it up with them, letting them know it's my last day. So 5 o'clock came. I remember clocking out, okay, walking down the stairs. I like to walk down to my truck. And when I tell you, I walked down the stairs. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I lost my, okay? Not really like, going crazy. But I just started crying. Because I was like, what did I do? Oh my God. Like, I have children at home. I don't have a job. I've never been without a job. Like, what am I going to do? I did not know. Now, I was doing real estate. I was flipping houses in Kansas City. I worked full-time at the hospital. I had life insurance license. I did a whole bunch of things, okay? Just trying to make it. But I decided that when I stopped working, I was going to go all in on my YouTube channel. All in. Like, this is all I have to do. And I remember prior to that, setting up my office in this little space in my house. And I said, I would go in there every day, open up the blinds and say, I'm going to make more money in this room than I ever made on the job. And I would open up the blinds every morning and say that and walk out. I did that for like a whole month before I quit or before I started working there. So I was crying so hard, cousin. Oh my goodness. Got in the truck. Drove home, got to the office that I'm telling you about, sat in the chair, looking around, stupid, okay? Looking stupid. Because I didn't have no job. I had no job, Tommy. And I was just like, So my daughter knocked on the door. And you know how you and mama, say you got to straighten it up. You don't want your kids see you cry. You know what I'm saying? It's all like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Huh? They're like, mama, talk to me, whatever. I didn't open the door because my eyes were so red. I just didn't know what I was going to do. But I had the $5,000. And do you know, the next day I started recording. I did 4 videos every day because y'all who know me from YouTube, I used to do tarot readings. So I did 4 videos every day for all the elements. So I did earth sign, fire sign, water sign, earth, air, fire, water. I did 4 signs like that, okay? And I started doing that. That's all I heard from Spirit. Just, do these 4 readings. And they probably like 10, 15 minutes a piece. And I just started uploading them. Mind you, I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I was recording on a laptop. The camera was janky. It was just terrible. But I was learning how to read tarot, learning how to connect with spirit, and doing all these things at the same time. So I was just putting one foot in front of the other like this, but I didn't know what was going to happen. Do you know my YouTube channel took off so fast? When I put all my energy into it, it just took off, okay? One day, an air sign video I did got like 1,000 views. Now back then 1,000 views was like 1,000 people seen the video. Now you're looking at 1,000 views, you like, man, don't nobody really mess with this. This ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't 1,000. But back then I was like 1,000 people seen this video. So it gave me more motivation to keep going because I was thinking like, I'm not gonna record, like I'm gonna stop doing this. But I just kept going after I seen that, and Spirit knew I needed to see that so that I can be like, okay, keep going. Follow spirit, because it doesn't always make sense. But you won't get the next step until you take the first step. And you won't get the next step until you take the first step. That's how spirit works. I'm telling you. It's just how it goes. So for my cousin that was saying, you know what, I want to quit my job. Hey, cousin. Hey, you're welcome. So for my cousin said, look, I want to quit my job. Set your date, okay? Do the things that you know you're being guided to do, because that's how spirit works, gradually. It's kind of how things grow outside, like how nature is. Like, we don't feel that, the earth is moving, but it's moving. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, we know that day and night is going to happen, but we're not so shocked when it's nighttime, like, you know what I'm saying? It just gradually becomes night. You know what I'm saying? It gradually progresses into the day. That's how Mother Nature teaches us women how to be. You slowly start to move like this. And you're moving, but you're not just like, moving so fast and moving, you're just gradually doing things. And that's how spirit works. So once you get past the level of manifestation, now you start to get in this flow where it's like things are moving, but it's just not moving fast. But it's going somewhere. So you just keep taking that one step in front of it. And spirit will send you clues, especially when you're open to see them. When you're opening up spiritually, you start to open up and your chakras are opening up and you get your third eye open. Listen, it's a whole process that will happen. But the only reason for your third eye being activated and opening so you can see things from a higher perspective. You no longer are seeing things through your physical eyes. You start to see things from a higher perspective. Hold on, cousin. Uh-oh. It's asking me to verify something. Okay. So, yeah. Hey, cousin. Yeah, you said, what resources helped your spiritual awakening? I'm telling you what helped me. I followed the guidance that I was hearing. That's it. I've never had a minister, pastor, teacher, leader, none of that. I'm not a book person. Like, I read a lot, but I don't learn from books. Like, I get confirmation from what I read. Because if I get a message, then I'll be guided to read something that will confirm it. So the way that we learn is by following that voice. It sounds like your voice. Now, sidebar, all the voices sound like your voice. The ancestors, guides, dark forces, God, it all sounds like you, okay? But you learn how to determine, okay, this voice is coming from here. This voice is coming from there. This is that voice. This is, you know what I'm saying? You learn that, especially as a spiritual woman, you are doing your different divinations and stuff like that. You know that, certain spirits sound like this. And, you will learn that. But it's a practice. That's why it's a spiritual practice. It's not just like, you're a part of some organization or religion or group. You're practicing something every single day, and it's developing you to be a certain way, and you live a certain lifestyle, and it becomes a part of who you are. So there's nobody who can teach you. So a lot of times we'll want to go to somebody like, teach me how to do this. This is how it was when I first started my spiritual path. Like, I need somebody to teach me how to read tarot. I need somebody to teach me how to do this, or how do I start an altar and all this stuff. I don't have an altar now, but the only way that I knew how to start an altar was just get one. You learn along the way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling nobody to get no altar, okay? Because, sidebar, when it comes to spirituality, working with certain spirits is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Everybody does not recover from working with certain spirits in certain levels and dimensions, okay? You have to be very mindful. That's why I'm telling you to just stay safe and just focus on yourself, all right? Because when you start to go down into the deep and the dark, everybody don't make it out with their mind. I'm just letting you know. It gets real. But for those that have to go through that initiation, you will know how to make it through. You'll be able to navigate through. It will take some time, but you're also learning how to connect to spirit in a deeper way, okay? But if you're just wanting to stop working on a job, if you're wanting to, just have a peaceful life, then that's just a practice of listening to what Spirit is guiding you to do so that you can connect to the source, because we're all not connected to the source. That's why we're in darkness. A lot of times we're in darkness because we don't know, and that's how we all come to this planet. We come down to this planet, completely lose all remembrance of what we came here to do. We have no clue, okay, what's going on, and we're here just trying to figure out our way. And I love the way, Miss Sherry, my Sherry V, she says we're all just walking each other home. So even those negative people, they're helping you. The positive experiences, it helps you. All of it helps you, but we're just learning, okay? We're all on a journey of learning. And on the spiritual path, you learn by doing. You do it, it don't work, you don't do it again. You learn how to follow the voice of Spirit so that you can connect to your higher self. Once you connect to your higher self, you're there, okay? Smooth sailing. But normally you'll connect with your guides first. You'll connect with the ancestors first. The ancestors are first line of defense. So you'll connect with your guides and they'll help you, or whoever it is that you work with. Some people work with, different messengers, ascended masters, or whoever. Everybody's path is different. Many paths, one spirit. Doesn't matter, okay? To me, it doesn't matter. Call it what you want. Because as you grow and ascend, you're going to leave all that behind anyway. You're going to leave it all behind. Your guides and everything, they're going to back up. All that religious stuff is going to back up. You're going to have all of it's going to back up. And it's just going to be you and Spirit merged together like this. And then you connect to your power. And so all of the things that we were told that we can do, all these greater works that we can do, now we can do it because we don't need to go to an outside force. We don't need to go to entities, deities, minister, pastor, preacher, mama, daddy, grandma. We don't need none of that. We don't need any of it because now we're in alignment with Spirit. But in order for us to do that, we have to show up a different way. We can't do whatever we want to do and say, okay, God, take me as I am. God know my heart. God don't. Don't believe that. Somebody made that lie up. Somebody made up that lie. God knows my heart because they wanted to keep doing what they was doing. And I'm letting you know now. The children of God, those that are called, you know who you are. And you don't get a pass. You don't get a pass. You don't connect to people the same way that others do. You don't get to live however you want. You don't get to eat whatever you want. You don't. You have the free will to choose. But if you choose to do whatever you want, then you can't be in the will. This is what it is. Okay? We disconnect ourselves because we do what we want to do. That's the whole reason why we're here. So that we can restore our connection to the Creator. Because that's how the Creator wanted it to be in the beginning. Like the Creator never wanted to be separate from us. We are the ones who feel like we wanted to know everything. We wanted to do this. Okay, well, go ahead. Y'all know everything. You do everything. And when you get stressed out, tired, rugged, and drugged, then come on back to death row. It's how it is, okay? So, we're all on a path of self-discovery, self-mastery, and we're learning something new every single day. Every single day, we're learning something new. We learn from our experiences. So, don't internalize anything. Everybody's going to do something. You're always going to have something going on. But it's always to teach you. It's always for your highest good. Yeah, you said not Suge Knight. Yeah, Suge Knight, the most high. Let me tell you, I don't know what God other people know. I don't know. But the God I know, I don't play around with him. I don't. And it isn't him. Okay? Don't let the people fool you and say, it's a woman. Because I actually believe that dark force is a woman. That's what I believe. Okay? Women get very dark. Okay? It is what it is. But women, we have to learn. Okay? We have to learn. Women are the moon energy, the dark energy. It's just what it is. Okay? So, it is what it is. So, yeah, it's true, right? That's just what I believe. Okay? Father Spirit, Mother Earth, Mother Universe, and the dark force. Yeah. I think it's female energy. I just do. Okay? And if we don't master ourselves, ladies, we will cause all kind of havoc and don't even know it. Don't even know it. A lot of these men out here dealing with mommy issues don't even know it. Still love their mama. They love their mama. Love their mama. Don't even see how toxic the mama was. Is it true? You said your awakening revealed women, and that you said tracks have to master. Mm-hmm. You look like you were. What'd you say? Just look where you. Oh, just look where Eve got us. Exactly. Exactly. And then she tried to act like she didn't know what she did. Oh my goodness! What happened? Adam, why did you eat that? She tried to blame it on Adam. Adam was just following behind you. The man always gonna follow behind the woman. I just told y'all that. A woman's weakness is material things, possessions. And the man's weakness is the woman. It always will be that way. So the man is always going to be eyes looking like this. That's why you can't get mad at your man with his eyes looking all around the world like this. Hit him on the back of his head. When your man looking all around, looking at all these women. They can't help it, okay? The man can't help himself. You know that little nook they got back here? They be having that little hook right here. Smack them right on the back of it. Oh, baby. I am cracking myself up. You said facts for real, okay? That's all you got to do. You said, yes, I say that all the time. That's the truth. I definitely need to know what's your mom. What my mom is like? My mama is a Taurus woman. So that should tell you everything. You said cracking me up, baby. Don't argue with these men. They just gonna do what they gonna do. Hit them in the back of the head. They'll be all right. Straighten them up. Straighten them out. Yeah. You said, wow, cousin, I haven't caught you alive in years. I know. It's been so long, cousin. It's been too long since I've been gone. I'm back now, though. I'm back. Listen, join the spiritual alignment class because I want y'all in my private community. I like when I see y'all texting me in the private community because, listen, in the private community, the text comes straight to my phone. So anytime y'all text it in there, whoop, I get it. Y'all want to ask a question, whoop, I get it. Right now, the group is so small, so I can answer any questions in the private community. I do. Yeah. Join the spiritual alignment class. She said, how can join the spiritual alignment class? So when you join the spiritual alignment class, you'll get all your assignments. It's a 4-week commitment to yourself, okay? So for 4 weeks, you'll learn about consistency, discipline, self-awareness, all the things you need to know, all the grounding techniques and everything that you need to know about, becoming more spiritually connected. And you join the private community. So once you join the private community, then we can talk. And I'll be putting videos in there and I'll be uploading. People say, Ken, do you still do readings and messages? Yes, in the private community I do. Because I only want to work with people that's for real. Like, I got to do this work. And I want women that's going to do this work. I don't want women talking about, yeah, I know I need to leave Rodney, but he came over another time, put me down. I gotta get serious. I'm supposed to be a teacher now. You said Taurus gang. Yeah, my mama is a Taurus woman, okay? She will fight you. And she's short, okay? Her mama is very short. Yes, you said the class is in the bio. Yes, it's in the bio. It's the first link and everything is online. So even though we're at the Lighthouse ATL, we are in Atlanta. That's the headquarters. But everything is online. So you'll receive all of your emails and everything every week for 4 weeks. So when you're committed to yourself, listen, I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to be looking with my good eye. If I don't see you texting in the group, I know you ain't doing no assignments. That's how I know. Because the people that's doing the assignments, they let me know. Ken, look, this is what I did. Look at this meal I put together. Look at what, yeah, they in the group. Text it. But everybody who ain't doing the work, you don't hear them be mums. She ain't doing her work. So, okay. I'll judge. I ain't gonna judge you. If you don't do your work, that's okay. Okay, you'll get to it. You gonna get there. We all gonna get there. And I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna stick beside you. Okay? Even if you don't do your work. Yeah. Put him down. Yeah, he put me down again. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help Rodney came over. Keep on letting Rodney come over and put you down. Women, you have the control. Women be like, I can't control myself. You wanna know why you can't control yourself? Because you got Rodney energy on you. Start taking them spiritual baths. Like I keep telling y'all. Take your spiritual baths. And once you clean up, don't go back down there playing around with Rodney. Because Rodney gonna take you down. That's what he supposed to do. Take you right down and out of there. He be like, oh, they feel bad. He said, I wasn't gonna do this again with Rodney. Okay. It happens, okay? I didn't just wake up like this. You know, I know it happens. I ain't crazy. Yeah. You see how you do a spiritual bath? You need to do a spiritual bath? Yeah, because Rodney... Yeah. Get Rodney energy off of you. And some of you probably never took a spiritual bath in your life. So you got Rodney, Tommy, what's another T name? Tim, Ricardo. Oh, he got good hair, don't he, cousin? You got Ricardo energy on you. You ain't took no spiritual bath ever. Listen, get that energy up off of you so you get things straight. Get your energy right, okay? Spiritual bath kits over at the Lighthouse. Go get you one. Go get you one. You say you hollering? Cousin, I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you. We got to cleanse our energy because if we don't, we just go get with another Rodney and another Rodney and another Rodney and another Rodney. 2 more Rodneys after that. And it's just time to cleanse that energy. Once you cleanse that energy off of you, then you can start to do this work that I'm telling you about. And you can start to be more focused on yourself. So then you have to worry about Rodney energy. It's all you, okay? It's all you, okay? You ain't got to worry about that. Because you connected to some of these men. These men, baby, their brains be all over the place. They all over the place. Then you all over the place. You don't know why you can't get happy. You just break out crying for no reason. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. It ain't today. It's every day. Every day you lit. Every day. Until you cleanse that energy off of you. You said waste of all these energy stay. Yes! Energy cannot be destroyed. But it can be transferred. So you have to remove it. But if you don't intentionally remove the energy from your aura, it's there. It stays there. Like some women have been through trauma, sexual trauma, and never have cleansed. Spiritual cleansing is very powerful. And in our tradition, especially, African tradition, it's normal. It should be normal. And that's something that we should do normally. Because we've been through so much. Now, all races should do it. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race, background. I don't care. You need to cleanse your energy. Cleanse your man too. Cleanse him. If you got a man, that's your responsibility. That's why I say it's better just work on yourself. Because then you can just work on yourself and you do all the cleansing work on yourself. Because when you get a man, now you got to cleanse yourself and you got to cleanse him. And you got to cleanse the kids. You see what I'm saying? You got to cleanse everybody. That's what the woman does. But if you're always working and you're busy, you don't have time to cleanse everybody. You don't have time to cook food that's good for everybody. You just like, look, what y'all want? I'm about to pull up here at Chick-fil-A. You want a number 2 or 3? Okay. Energy all up in the house. Going crazy up in the house. Everybody yelling and screaming. 2K! 2K! Stay out my room. I told you to stay out my room. Kids going crazy. Little baby monsters running around the house. You got to put a few of them down. All because you didn't want to cleanse. See what I'm saying? It's y'all fault. Y'all laughing at me. I'm for real. So these kids be going crazy. They do. I'm telling you. Look, before I got on my spiritual path, my children was HELL. I'm not going to tell you no lie. I'm not going to tell you no lie. Especially my youngest son. He could not stay in school for one day. They would call me and say, you need to come pick him up. Yeah, baby Pookie Monster. Come get him out of here. I used to get mad at them for calling me. Look, he my son. I would get mad at them for calling me. Look, he at school with y'all. Why y'all calling me? Shoot. When he at school, he y'all son. I don't deal with him until he come home. I'm in here on the phone. I got things to do. Don't call me about him. Sometimes I wouldn't even answer the phone. That's just school calling again. Tell him to go in the nap room. Take a nap. Don't call me. Then they call his daddy. His daddy be at work. He don't answer. Look, I'll be there when I get off. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. Y'all know that's how it is. When you working all the time, you ain't got time. You don't. My children was HELL. One day my son, he tried to run out the school building. I said, oh, heck no. He tried to run out the door of the school. I said, oh, my God. What is going on? I used to pray. My mom used to say, Ken, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because I say, oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, it's real. So I was like, I ain't going to give up. But we tried everything. He was HELL. But you know what? I stopped focusing on him. I stopped. I had a conversation with him. He told me, Mama, I don't know why I'm like this. He did not know. I didn't know either until I got on my spiritual path. Then I was able to see things that I couldn't see before. I was able to know things that was going on with him and his father's bloodline that was affecting my son. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have known that if I didn't become spiritual. I wouldn't have known. So once I started to become spiritual, I said, oh, okay, yeah. So you a little repeat of your daddy, huh? Okay, and his daddy, huh? So, okay. This was going on. Listen, y'all ain't gonna mess with my son, okay? Get the energies up off your baby. You gotta know how to do that. You gotta know how to cast them dark forces out. That's what we do. Get them on out of there. But if you feeling afraid, you afraid of the dark forces, they gonna come and tear the club up in your house. They gonna tear you up. They gonna tear the children up. They gonna tear the man up. You're gonna have all kind of chaos and conflict going on and everything else. Women, we can stop it. We can. But it takes some listening. We have to listen to spirit. We have to. If we want to become this woman that can do these things. Because just going to work and hustling like these boss babes going to tell you to do, go get $1 million, they can't cleanse their children. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do it. Look at them. They're going to they got spirits telling them to cut their nose off. They don't even know. I do. I know that these are forces. I know what they look like. I see them that are convincing these insecure women to go out there and mutilate themselves. Those are spirits doing that. A lot of people don't know. They drink alcohol. They don't understand that when you drink alcohol and consume alcohol, you are allowing and giving spirit permission to possess you. You don't know that if you're not on a spiritual path. You think you're having a good time. You're like, hey, listen, I used to drink every day. All right? And there were certain spirits, baby, we was like this, okay? Like this, we used to kick it. But then it's like when you start to heal, then they start to cause disruption. And a lot of people feel like it's them. Like they are having these symptoms and all these attacks and stuff. No, it's the spirits that don't want to leave. But they got to go. Get them out of there. You can get them out of there. You said them forces are no joke. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke. But they come in like a joke. Oh, it's just a good time. It's just, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna have a little fun. You know? They gonna come in and just tell you, boo at the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Boo. They ain't gonna do that. It don't work like that. You get coast into it. You know? You think that you just trying something out. You know what I'm saying? Or you just think that this is normal. A lot of people dealing with these forces, they think that it's normal. Like, oh, everybody's doing this. It's normal. It's not. It's not. It's not. And a lot of women are getting these surgeries and stuff. They haven't even began a healing journey. So they're starting to do stuff like when you mess up your nose, this is your ancestor right here. Don't mess with them ancestors, okay? Leave that nose right where it is. Because I'm telling you, you start cutting on your nose and start changing your body, not only is your creator going to have an issue with that, because the creator created us all imperfect for a reason. There's a reason for it. But once you go messing with that nose, them ancestors ain't even messing with you after that. I promise you. I promise you. They done with you. I said, oh, yeah, that's what you want to do? That's what you want to do? And they don't know. Why? Because they're not on the spiritual path. They are not aware. They're more focused on the money. And the money's not even real, y'all. We know this. The money is fake. You cannot go in the spirit realm and pay, even with the ancestor money. You cannot pay for your level up, for your growth, for your spiritual evolution. You can't pay for that. So the money only exists in this realm. So we believe, or people believe, not we, because we know better, that if they have money, then they have power. But that's a false sense of power. Remember that this realm is a reflection of the spirit realm. Hey, thank you for the heart. Heart. Yeah. The spirit realm is where all the treasure is. That's why we taught to store up your treasure in heaven. How do you store up your treasure in heaven? You start to put in that work. Yes. Because then the ancestors will vouch for you. This is my granddaughter. Your guides will cover you and protect you. Yes, she's doing what she needs to do. She ain't gonna have no problem. Okay? And so the forces of darkness know who to mess with and who not to mess with, because guess what? This one right here, she's doing what she's supposed to do. She's in her God-given role and her assignment. So she ain't gonna have no problems. So we don't have to deal with that. So then therefore, when we tell a negative force to move, we got the power to do so. But if you don't have power over yourself, you definitely don't have no power over those forces. They go karaticize your turn you every which way but loose. Okay? Yeah, y'all heard about the Bible when he said that. He said, he tried to tell the dark force to go somewhere and do something. He said, look, who are you again? Now, Yahshua we know, but who the are you to tell me anything? They not only left, but they came back with 7 more. You can't tell me nothing, because they know that you don't know who you are. It's real. It's real. And it's not even a fight. It's more of a surrender. That's why I say we don't have an enemy. You don't have an enemy, because all you need to do is surrender to the Creator. Surrender to your Creator. Surrender to your spiritual guidance that you are receiving. So then you will be connected. And once you're connected, then you don't have to worry about those forces. Now, there is a time when you do, because you need some practice. Like cleansing and doing all that, removing these forces and doing all that. You need that practice. So, you take it for practice. It's not going to last forever. But once you learn how to do this, then it's like you're good. You don't have to worry about that. You removing energies from other people. You come in the room and the force is just, it's like turning on the light in the room. They're gone. They say, oh, they froze like this. I wonder if she could see me. Yes, boo. I see you. Get away from her. That's how we do with my cousins. Okay? In our private group. Get away from my cousin. I be doing that. I tell them too. I'm like, look, they better not come up here and mess with y'all. Shoot, they better not. Yes, boo. Yeah, that's what I tell them. Don't mess with my cousin. Because I ain't playing. I was told to make sure that my cousins is straight. And that's what I'm going to do. So, that's what it is. Until you get where you need to be, then you can say, boo. Get away from my man. My man. What did you say? My man. Get away from him. Yeah. That man ain't gonna want to leave you because he already know. Yes, because so I love y'all. I hope y'all took something from this live, okay? Let me see if I went over all my notes. Does anybody have any questions for your favorite cousin before I leave? So we have our schedule. Oh, with the distractions and the what I'm thinking about, the temptations, distractions, delays, and all that stuff. Okay, we talked about creating a schedule for yourself to make sure that you're held accountable, but you also want to replace the negative behaviors with positive. Okay, so if you have negative behaviors or something that you want to stop doing, then replace that with something positive so that you will have something to fill that void. Because if you just try to stop something and you don't have anything to replace it, that's how you backslide and you go back. Okay, so if you are decided, say you want to start eating clean, then you want to start eating something healthy. You want to put something in its place. So say if you're not eating chicken anymore, then you can learn how to fry the cauliflower, like I show you how to fry cauliflower. If you don't want to eat ground beef, then you can do the ground lentils or do the ground walnut. You know, replace it, and then you won't even miss it. And the more you start to do that, you'll become more accustomed to living that life. You say we did because we needed that. Okay. My work here is done for today. See, this is work. This is what work looks like for us women, okay? Sitting right on the wazooka, right here. Sitting at home, all right? I gotta pick my daughter up from school. Now, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel if y'all not on YouTube, because I know y'all subscribed on YouTube, but if you're not subscribed, go to the Lighthouse ATL and subscribe, because I also have a vlog. So I do a weekly vlog so you can see behind the scenes stuff that I do, my life, my children, how I live as a spiritual woman, taking y'all on this ride and showing y'all everything that I do. And it's just a lot that's going on, okay? So I'm going to put y'all in the loop. So I want y'all to do two things. Join the spiritual alignment class so y'all can join the private community, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, we can stay connected over there, okay? And vice versa, because I heard with TikTok they may be banning it or something, but I don't know, okay? Either way, if y'all in the private community, they can't ban our community. That's the reason why I ain't worried about no numbers on these platforms. I don't care. What I care about is the private community, because I want us all to be off of these platforms anyway. That's just me, okay? Because I know what it's like to grow a channel, 100,000 subscribers, millions of views and all that stuff. You have nobody's information. You have nobody's number, nobody's email, and all of my cousins. I just not gonna talk about that, okay? We just gonna move on. Okay? We're gonna do it moving. But, you know, we won't have any connections. So that's the reason why I want y'all to join the community, okay? Join us. I love you. Do y'all have any questions? You said Blue and mine. Let her drive home. Let who drive home, cousin? You're welcome. Your test for today. Yes, it was my test for today. I did my work for a day. Oh, my daughter. Oof. You see Diamond on the vlog, cousin. She be getting on my nerve. I'm about to go pick her up from school in a minute after I eat. She be getting on my nerve. She just got her braces taken off yesterday, so she's about to go to prom. So, you know, I'm getting these children out the way, honey, okay? Get them cleaned up, raised up, and send them out into the world and let them do whatever they gonna do. Do I have any teenage girls? Yes, one, okay? I only need one. I'm telling you. Them girls are a loaded pistol, okay? I'm trying to let you know. That's why let me just keep it there, okay? If you have daughters, you know. And if you have more than one, listen, I pray for you, okay? I pray for your mental health, your sanity. I'm praying for you to keep going, you know, stand in this fight of life, because those daughters, honey, woo, they are a trip. You said 19 and 15? Ooh, teenagers too. It's the teenagers for me. Like, even the boys, when they become teens, they be thinking they all that. I be like, you ain't all that though. You know, you just ain't all that. That's how you encourage them, okay? A little trick. You play on their mind. Tell them they ugly just so they can, you know. I'm just playing. I'll do that. You said, woo, God bless. 3 girls? Ooh. Baby, I think I would call God, because, you know, I got the number to God, okay? I will call him on the phone. I'll say, God, can I please come home now? I'm ready to come home. Can you open up the door? 3 girls. Ooh. I will have another baby, okay? I still have time to have maybe a few babies. But if they are girls, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell my baby daddy, my husband, I'm gonna say, take your baby. This your daughter. Take your daughter, okay? Take her. Any classes or groups for teens? Not yet, but it's coming, cousin. Oh my God, you just read my mind. You are reading my mind, okay? Because I am working on some things for the teenage girls and the young girls. Definitely online, okay? Because we don't have a lot of that for the young girls. So, I was thinking about going into the school and stuff like that, but I know that if I do something online, like on the YouTube channel, and just make it like private for them, then they'll watch it. I just want to do some videos just for teenage girls. So it's coming. So to all my baby cousins and everybody, listen, come on over. And I love teen girls, even though I talk crazy or whatever, but I love them and they love me. It's just, I remember being a teenager. And y'all know women, when you're at that teenage phase, it's like you're in between being a child and being a woman, and it's just nobody understands you. You just feel like you know everything. It's just a different level. So I definitely love talking to the teenagers, like my daughter and her friends and stuff. They come over and we talk about life and what their plans are and stuff like that. And I just, give them whatever wisdom Spirit has me to give, because they need it. They need it. Because like I was telling you, a lot of women are at work. So if the women are at work, then the girls don't have nobody really to raise them. So a lot of these girls don't know a lot of things in life, like, even why they have cycles. Like, believe it or not, some girls don't know why they have menstrual cycles. They don't know. They haven't had that conversation. So, I got us. Yeah. Spirit told me, Ken, I need you to get back in there and do your thing, cuz. Alright? And my grandmother's told me represent. That's what they said. They was banging on me like this, like, Ken, you better represent up in there, cuz. I was crying. I said, okay, alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yes. I'm good, thank you. Yes. They do. Kids teach us so much. They teach us so much. You said, Diamond, oh, she is like you. She's good. That's my daughter's name, Diamond. She ain't like me. She not. No, I'm just playing. She really is. She is so much like me. It's just so funny. And I wanted my daughter to be just like me. She came out looking just like me and acting just like me too. I'll be like, girl. But the only difference is, cousin, guess what? She's a Cancer. She's a Cancer and I'm a Capricorn, so we're opposite. But she teaches me. She teaches me a lot about, being emotional and being patient and stuff like that, because I am a more practical person. Capricorn, more structured, and she takes me out of that. And that's why I be, giving her a hard time. But really, I adore her. I really do adore her. She is so sweet. She's so talented. Like, my daughter, she decided she wanted to make her own prom dress. So she's going to the prom. I said, Diamond, you don't want to just buy her dress? She said, no, I'm going to make it. And that is something that I probably would have did. Like, I did my own hair for graduations. I used to paint my own nails and toes and do, I used to do all my own stuff, And so she does the same thing. So I took her to the fabric store. I think it was last weekend. And we got the fabric for her dress. She has a sewing machine. She crochets. She's a lifeguard. She's in cosmetology school and high school at the same time. It's like, listen, she gonna be all right. That's what I say about my daughter. She gonna be all right, even though she get on my nerves, she gonna be all right. But I don't want just her to be okay. I want all the girls that are out there. I want all the young girls to be okay. I want them to be okay, because they're going through so much with having boyfriends. Like, my daughter goes through so much with the boys and stuff like that. Like, I couldn't talk to my mom about boy stuff. Like, that ain't happening, okay? I could just come up and say, Mama, let me tell you about Tyreek. Let me tell you what he did. Mama be like, Tyreek? Girl, you better sit down before you get smacked. That's your problem with your fast self. My mama was not having that. I told you my mama was she's a Taurus, okay? My mama ain't having that. She would have probably hit me upside my head. So you said thank you for helping me to understand the Capricorn. Yes, yes, yes. Capricorns are different. Very different, very different. But we have to learn to be softer. We do. We do. But Capricorn people in general, I think that we have so much pressure. You know, Saturn is always kicking our butt all the time. So we have to learn some very hard lessons. And that's just how it is, you know. And I'll always say only Capricorns can understand Capricorns. Okay, we like this. But my daughter's a Cancer. She teaches me so much. But we're all the signs, okay? You just have to get your chart and figure out where the signs are for you. What house is in, where the sign is, what house, and how it affects you. Because believe it or not, you have all of the signs in your chart. And in some way, every sign is going to affect you. And ladies, when it comes to the moon, you definitely want to keep up with the moon cycle because we are connected to that moon energy. So once your cycle, your actual menstrual cycle is linked up with the moon cycle, that's a very clear indication that you are in alignment. And every time the moon cycle changes, it changes plenty of times throughout the month, but you definitely want to keep up with the new moon and the full moon. Look to see what sign is it in, what sign is it in, and then when you look to see what sign it's in, then you look to see how that sign is going to affect you. That energy is going to affect you. So then if you are, you know, feeling a certain type of way, you'll say, this is why, okay? It's a new moon and this. You know, you'll know why these things are happening. And you slow down, okay? That's what I always say. When mama's working, when mother's cleansing, because you know that's what the moon energy does. Cleanse the planet, cleanse the earth life, plant life, animal life, cleansing us, cleansing the ocean. Okay, that's what it does. So when it clears and cleanses, that's the best time for you to take your spiritual baths. That's also your time to rest. And if you can't remember to rest, ladies, the number one thing, hey cousin, cousin just joined the spiritual alignment class. I love you, cousin. I can't wait to see you. So I was saying, what was I saying? Because I'm getting happy when y'all be coming to the group. But okay, moon cycles, okay? So once you start to cleanse and you start to, you know, get in alignment with the moon energy, then you will start to see that, you know, you want to slow down because that energy is cleansing. And if you're moving constantly like this, remember I told you about that treadmill. If you're moving fast and the energy is cleansing at the same time, then that's when you have these, you know, chaotic experiences. You start to feel overwhelmed. You start eating crazy stuff and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But if you know that, okay, the full moon energy lasts 3 days before and 3 days after. You know, for that week, you want to take it easy. When your cycle comes on, your menstrual cycle, that's what I'm saying. When your menstrual cycle comes on, you know that's your time to rest. Now, women be at the club, women be out on dates, women be going on trips, women be going to the Ponderosa, do all kind of stuff on your cycle. When your cycle comes on, just something I suggest, this is what I do, I ain't telling you what to do, okay? Whenever the cycle comes on, ain't nothing happening, okay? Ain't no food getting cooked. Ain't no grocery store going. Ain't no shopping. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. And when I'm in a relationship, I don't want to sleep in the bed with you. I'm going to be honest. I just want to be left alone. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's your time to rest. Now, if you have to go to work, then you go to work. But you know for that time that you're on your cycle, you're going to take it easy. Real easy. Okay? What Tina say? Nice and easy. Okay? Okay? Rolling on the river. That's where you're going to be. Just coasting on the river. Okay? Take some time. Get in the bed. Put you on some socks, some little fuzzy socks. Take you a shower, you know, cleanse your body or whatever. And find you a spot and park it. Okay? See, I'm sitting in the chair. Park it. Until the cleanse is over. Because your body's cleansing. Okay? You didn't have no baby. Ain't no baby in there. That line shedding, you know, the uterus cleansing itself. Just let it cleanse and just lay down. You know, just lay down. It's okay. That's time for you to put your feet up. Most of the time, we don't put our feet up till we go to bed. And when you put your feet up and go to bed, I mean, that's cool, but it's different when you put your feet up and you ain't sleep. You know, you're woke. You're reading a book, watching TV, looking out the window, maybe sitting outside in the backyard or something. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling. Thank you, cousin. Say, you look good, cousin. Thank you. Because I'm doing this stuff I'm telling you. That's why. Because I'm doing the same thing I'm telling you to do. I'm living this life. I put myself first. And I take my breaks. Drink my water, eat my fruits and vegetables every day, and stay out the way. I don't have, listen, no drama. I left all that drama back in Kansas City where I used to be. I left it back there. Now, no offense to my hometown. I love Kansas City. Y'all know how I feel about Kansas City. And I love, everybody and all of that. But, it comes a point in time where you got to disconnect from all that stuff. Thank you. You say your skin tone. Hey, I got a love Jones for your body and your skin tone. Listen, you gonna make me see Method Man? Yeah. Very good, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You said mine is always the new. Oh, your cycle is always with the new moon, but not the full. Yeah, and you know what? It rotates. This is what I learned. It rotates because, with daylight savings and, with the time changing and everything like that, it'll start to rotate like this. And then it'll change again like that. And it'll change again like this from the new moon to the full moon. 6 months on the full moon, 6 months on the full, and then 6 months on the new. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, cousin. You said energy. Hey, cousin. You have been promoted. Did y'all see that on TikTok? He said, you are my elite employee. You have been promoted to my favorite cousin. Okay, y'all. You said, yes, you seen it. He was walking through Target. He said, who put this red dot up here? We're going to get a blue dot. You are my elite employee. What about the women who are on menopause? Okay, if you are on menopause, you just pick a date. Pick a date. So either like at the beginning or the end of the month. So either like the first, like between the 1st and the 5th, or you pick the last week of the month. And that's going to be your week to rest. And that's just an easy way to remember it. So, cousin, you just joined me? Look, I'm getting excited. Oh, my cousins is going to be in the group. Thank you. You said you so fine, cousin. I'm looking fine. Baby girl, you look so fine, though. Thank you. You are my elite employee. I just laugh. Y'all know I'm goofy. Listen, y'all know I'm goofy. It ain't changed. You said and did, yes. You said I have been promoted. I have been promoted. Look, I'm about to go watch some of his videos. Anytime I want to laugh, I be going on that page and looking at him go around them stores. He said, what is this? Why are these carts here? He be making that face. Well, thank you for the heart, cousin. Why are these carts here? They better not take TikTok away from us, boy. I promise you. I'm about to, listen, I'm going down there. We're going to fight somebody. They better not try to take TikTok. Because, listen, at first I wasn't gang about TikTok because I didn't know nothing about it. And I was on there like a mama trying to figure it out. Like, asking my daughter, like, Dobby, show me how to do this. Show me how to, I didn't know how to do it. So she was like, Mama, you just get on here and you just record videos. That's it. And that's all she told me. And I was like, nah, man, that's not enough. I need to know some more. So, y'all know when y'all sign up for TikTok, the algorithm be crazy. You have all kind of people coming on your page, all kind of stuff you don't want to see until they get to know who you are. Once they find out who you are and what you like, baby, this how TikTok gonna have you right here. You gonna be up against the wall in a chokehold, baby. TikTok have you in a chokehold, won't they? Oh my God. That schedule we talked about, You got to put yourself on that schedule. You say you won't get on that, cousin. Don't get on it. Don't get on it. You have been promoted. Hey, Sugar. Sugar just joined the group. You have been promoted. No, cousin, don't get on TikTok. Don't. Baby, you'll be caught up in a 50-part series somewhere. You'll be waking up in the middle of the night scrolling. And listen, they think Instagram is something. Instagram ain't nothing. Instagram has nothing on TikTok. I just personally love TikTok. And then you can scroll and watch the lives. See, YouTube is trying to keep up with TikTok, okay? They really are. Well, YouTube need to just stay over there in YouTube land. YouTube has its lane, and they just need to stay up where they are. Stop trying to be like TikTok so bad, YouTube. And I love YouTube. Now, don't get it wrong, okay? If you about your business and you actually are serious and have a message, you should have a YouTube, okay? Because that's the penthouse, okay? It's just what it is. But TikTok, man, we be down in the street chilling, you know what I'm saying? Kicking back vehicle, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's TikTok. TikTok is the hood, so don't go to the hood, cousin. Stay in the penthouse. So you a classy woman, you know what I'm saying? You classy. Over here in the TikTok, we be getting down in the down. Yeah, we be getting anything go on TikTok, I'm trying to tell you. And I be all in it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every day I'm on TikTok. Hey, cousin. I don't know. I have to put myself on a schedule, though. That's what I do. I put myself on a schedule, and I tell myself, look, get off the TikTok. Get off. And I put my phone in the drawer. I put it on airplane mode, and I put it in the drawer. And then I walk away for a couple hours, and then I get back on. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, cousin. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here today. Thank y'all for the message, okay? For receiving the message anyway. Thank you all. I am about to go eat me some delicious lunch. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I'm going to find something. Thank you to all my cousins that joined our spiritual alignment class. I cannot wait to work with y'all. Listen, y'all got the inside scoop. I'm going to be telling y'all what's going on because y'all know what's going on. So, I'm going to see y'all soon. I can't promise I'll be back next week. If you join the spiritual alignment group, I'll be in there today. I'll be in there every day. I told y'all if y'all text in there, I'm going to get the text. Okay, I'm in there all the time. But on TikTok and on YouTube, I try to do this once a week. I may do it more often. I'm going to do it as much as I'm guided to do it. Okay, so I'll be back. We'll be cutting up and laughing and everything in the next live. Okay, I love y'all. If y'all don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and go. Yes. Cousin said, everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, cousin. You're so mannerable. See? I know I love you, ladies. I love you, ladies. You're just like me. She said, have a good rest of your day. I love you all. I love y'all over here in YouTube land. Cousin, y'all already know we gang. Y'all already know we gang. Hey, Hope. Hope just joined the group. Oh my God, I can't take it. Y'all just keep joining it. Look, every time I go live, everybody join. I probably should go live more often, but I can't. I just can't. It takes a lot. It takes a lot because I'm already high energy. And as soon as I get on the live, it's just like a boost. You know, I don't know. I just be going up. Hey, cousin, thank you. You have a wonderful day, too. Everybody have a wonderful day. Make sure y'all take care of yourself, nurture yourself, take those messages with you, and I pray that you will apply them to your life. I'm praying for you, your children, your family, friends, and everybody that is connected to you, okay? I love y'all so much. You said, hi, Ken. I love you so much. You watched me since you was 16? Cousin, what you was doing cutting up with cousin Ken on YouTube? How old are you? Look, you're my niece. How old are you, cousin? Thank you. Cousin said, I love your energy. Thank you. It's hard work. Working on your energy is hard work. Because I sure didn't come out the box. You said yes, sad about a boy. Oh, sad about a boy. You're 18 now. Oh, cousin. Okay, before we go, let me tell you what to do with this boy. Now I'm gonna give you this secret, okay? So anytime are you still with him? Are you still with this boy? This alleged boy who tried to mess with my cousin? Because I'm about to tell you something about him. Hey, cousin! Cousin just joined the group. They texted on the thing. Say, eat some shorts. Anyway. Okay, so let me tell you something, because you know you're my cousin, okay? So, get out there. So, the next time one of these boys get on your nerve, let me tell you what you do. Y'all know I'm goofy. Do you got a pair of high heel shoes? Do you got a pair of high heel shoes, cousin? If you don't got a high heel shoes, yeah, give you the tea. Okay, get you a pair of high heel shoes, like the real large high heel shoes like this. Yes. Get you a real large pair of high heel shoes, and when he walking around and you see them toes, step on that big toe with them shoes. On accident, okay? It's an accident. You're going to say, "Ooh, I'm so sorry." Okay? Now, don't put him in the hospital, okay? Because you know them big toe, them heels, they hurt, okay? But when he walking around, okay, make sure he ain't got no socks, no shoes, nothing, okay? Barefoot, okay? He got to have bare feet. That's the only way it's going to work. Take your high heel shoes, okay? Step on that big toe. He ain't gonna fool with you no more after that. Alright, cousin, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all know I'm goofy. I will talk to y'all next time. You say you will. Good, okay? Now listen to me. This is good advice. This is good, okay? Alright, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta get off of here. I will talk to y'all soon. I'm going to try to come on next week. But if not, I will see y'all. Whatever spirit tells me to come on, I'll be back. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. Remember I used to do it in my video? Bye. All right, y'all. I'm rolling. Let's see. Hold on, cousin. End the live. Yes, you said, let me turn my notifications. Yes, turn on notifications because you know we going up. Acting a fool. Like my mama say, acting a fool. All right, y'all. Bye. Let me turn this off. Now I always struggle with this one.